Because he looks the fucking same as he does here, like exactly the same.
But yeah, I really like Arthur
amazing.
as a character.
No, he's great because he's such a fucking loser, but he never gives up.
He's not a
Like,
loser.
why is he doing all this? Because there's a girl that he likes, naturally.
The trick for this level is to kill the knights before they touch the dirt.
You got to. Otherwise, you just get fucked up.
You can more or less ignore the imps. Oh wait, no, there's a chest if you run over there. I guess it's too late.
Too late.
You gotta jam yourself into like a precarious, dangerous position.
You have to choose between treasure and playing it safe. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, but now I got the Holy Fire. Which is
The weapon
actually
that
good
is-
in this game.
10% fucking trash. You know, 10% okay sometimes, and 80% concentrated power of will.
The Holy Fire absolutely failed me.
As it often does.
Okay, now the axe is good because I'm no longer in the first level.
What are these creatures? They are so fucking ugly. They're like
Oh,
baboon cauldrons. Also, wow, nice.
See, the trick is you gotta be speedy. If you dawdle,
really
you get
do.
left behind, you get stuck.
Just like those who are affected by addiction. They get left behind. They get stuck in a cycle.
Yeah, but now I have the axe. It does a bunch of damage.
Just like with addiction, the axe is the key. You have to give the axe to your bad habits.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, what are you gonna do now?
Die.
Looking like Scrooge McDuck over here. You better be so speedy. Well, the axe fucking sucks against these guys.
It's fine if you can get to the gooey underneath side.
Oh.
It's terrible if you hit them in the sword, which is to say that the axe is not the best item. It does a bunch of damage, though.
I really like how it just smashed into the wall there because you were standing too fucking close to the wall, because of course this game would do that to you. Of course it would. Also, this music is horrible, but I love it, but it's horrible. Like, just listen to it.
It's pretty based.
Yeah, it's like, I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's just fucked up sounding. Like, it sounds like playing it, you know? The sound of the music is the same as the sound of experiencing the game. It's like, you cannot hum that melody for the fucking life of you.
Oh, I don't want the knife. The knife sucks in this game. My invincibility frames.
I love it when you get, like, fucking knocked into a weapon, like, that you're specifically trying to avoid. This game is so bad about that. And then you have that shit on your next life.
I mean, the knife is fine, like...
It's a great weapon, actually.
No, in the first game, you absolutely need the knife, but in every other Ghosts and Goblins, the knife is absolute sit-tier garbage.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not that great.
You're biased against it because of your naturally weak thumbs.
I mean, it's better than the lance. Oh, but... oh yeah, he was a wizard and not armor, because I didn't kill the wizard in the previous chest.
Wow.
That's how this game be.
Easy 20-minute game.
It hasn't been like that long.
We'll time you. We'll see how long it's been.
Well, I got my axe again.
Oh, yeah. That's what we like to see. Oh, no. It's too bad none of this counts because it's practice mode. Or maybe it's a good thing, since it's such a travesty.
I don't know. You don't want me to, like, start over from the beginning every, like...
I actually really don't want that. You're correct. That would be agonizing.
We're gonna beat this 30 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Time me. Start the timer.
Okay, I'll count out loud. 1, 2, 3,
Oh no.
4. I'm doing this until the end of the run. 7, 8, 9, 10,
The axe is really bad for this area because you can't hit the knights once they hit the ground with it.
It's quite bad for this area, I would agree.
Yeah,
You need the holy
look at
fucking
this.
flames again.
Holy Fire is... People rag on Holy Fire. Holy Fire is good, except how it fucking betrayed me in the area with the other dudes in it, because it, like, hit everywhere except where the guy was standing.
It's awful 90% of the time and amazing 10% of the time.
I flip it around.
No, I don't know. I think it's usually trash.
There
Quick,
we go.
use the cheater attack.
Discus! Oh, but I have the axe!
You want that fucked up discus.
Oh.
That's actually really good right there. That's way better than the knife. Oh, you better be fast, though. That shit's closing in. Oh no, the baboons! What the fuck are they? Baboon blowfish durians?
I think they're just, like, weird skeletal sacks.
That's horrible. But I like that. That'll be the title of my next progressive metal song. Skeletal sax.
Like a saxophone.
Ooh, very nice.
I have to remember which of these guys eats you immediately the second you touch their tongue. Oh. No, put me back.
Oh no, this
Put me
looks
back.
bad.
Put me back.
At least you have the discus. Fun fact, saxophone is Latin for the sound of a sack.
Okay, that was a close one.
I'm really glad you didn't get the knife right then. Wow.
Okay,
Oh, goodness.
that's the guy that eats you immediately.
This area is so
And that
fucked
guy.
up. I remember you were on this area in the resurrection version of the game for like 2 hours one day.
That is a lie. I beat that in like under an hour.
No, that shit took forever.
Maybe for you.
No, you were the one playing at the time. It was on your run that had like all the treasures and stuff.
Okay.
I love how they don't fucking change up the format of the levels at all. It's the same game throughout all the fucking series.
This part is really cool because you drop like a bag of bricks the second you like fall off the object and you don't have any opportunity to correct yourself.
Just absolutely shit platforming, which is crazy for a game that's all platforming.
Oh.
Like, it's crazy how this game is horribly designed and not fun in the way that it controls at all. But it's legendary and has remained unchanged and has been imitated so many times despite being kind of awful.
I think just Resurrection is the one that copied the level because it's supposed to be a return to form.
Oh, that's probably true, actually. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get it past the box. You can't
That
break
was
the
not
box
the
because
way.
it has a wizard in it.
You gotta fight the fucking wizard. You gotta deal with your problems.
No. Every time I fight the wizard, he hurts me. I
Well,
thought... Like, I remember that I clipped through the box, kinda, in the previous area. Or the previous...
you can't rely on
Oh,
the same
yeah,
solar
there's-
radiation to hit your game cartridge a second time in a row.
With every death, I'm learning another bullshit thing in this game that I forgot about because I learned about it the first time I had to deal with it.
It's crazy because that's a phenomenon that we've been over before. In the same way that with films and anime, you forget the bullshit that's horrible so that you can rewatch it later and be reminded. You do the same with hard games, and you say that it's easy. You always say that the game is easy until you get fucked over by the shit you forgot about.
See, the thing is, you get so good at the game that it's easy until you forget how you got good.
Yeah, you definitely are not possessing the skills that you once did.
Nah. After I beat this, we're gonna do it again?
Well, that's how this game is. It makes you play it twice, after all.
No.
Oh, goodness.
I wanted the armor.
Too bad.
But no, I'm gonna beat the game, and then we're... Actually, I don't want to play this twice in a row. We'll see how I'm feeling.
Yeah, we'll see if it's been 6 hours of struggle.
We'll just play nothing but this game for the rest of our lives.
That's fine. That's completely fine with me. I have no objection to that.
What? Oh yeah, he's the wizard because the other box didn't appear.
It's great how in this game you can only ascertain what killed you, like, a few seconds after.
No, because like with every death, I'm hit with like PTSD of the fucking bullshit of having to deal with it the first time, and all like, oh
Of the fact
yeah,
you've died to that same thing 1,000 times in a past life.
this guy up here, he's the bastard. It's like you step on his tongue, he eats you immediately.
That was a good jump.
But you see that fucking floating island above the tongue on the right?
I do.
You need to, like, duck when you get on that tongue, or you'll hit the spikes under the island, take damage, and then fall into the pit.
Yeah, that shit's dumb.
I remember this part gave me a lot of trouble, too, because, like, you have to, like, fall off the block. You can't just, like...
Oh, that was a close one.
Jump onto the block because of the way your movement and momentum works.
Yeah, the physics in this game are shitty and stupid, and also that discus hitbox was fucked up right then.
Yeah, the hitboxes are kind of goofy on some creatures.
That's its downfall, is that stupid ass hitbox. It needs to be bigger.
God, I'm really tempted to get the gold armor, but
don't even be trying to go for goals right now that are going to hinder you from the main goal.
Oh yeah.
Oh! That heights.
Remember how I explained you can't move once you jump?
Yeah, it's one of the main properties of this hell game.
This part is gonna be a lot worse.
Oh yeah. Or maybe you're wrong.
They forced me to pick up Holy Fire. This is not a good spot for Holy Fire.
What if it's the best spot? What if this is the exception to the Ghoul? You did it again!
The exception to the Ghoul?
I did indeed say that. It's a good phrase, right?
Alright, what's your top 10 list of Ghosts and Goblins games?
Number 1 would have to probably be Ghosts and Goblins. And for number 2, I think I would have to maybe say Ghosts and Goblins. Number 3, this one's gonna have to go to Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Number 4 is gonna be Ghosts and Goblins, but number 5 is actually gonna have to go to Zombies Ate My Neighbors. And to number 6, I'm gonna have to go with Ghosts and Goblins. For number 7, I'm gonna have to go probably. This is pretty far down the list. The Super Nintendo version of Super Ghouls and Ghosts, because it's not very good. It's shit. The jumping is really bad. Shut the fuck up.
That's a good one.
No, that one's ass. We played that one and it sucked.
I like that one.
It's terrible.
No, I have legitimately played every Ghosts and Goblins games except for the ones on WonderSwan.
And you only like them when you're not playing them.
I've beaten every Ghosts and Goblins except for the ones on WonderSwan.
Without even remotely enjoying them during the process.
No, I love Ghosts and Goblins.
You do, but let's just be real. Some of those iterations are more fun reminisced upon than played.
I like the Maximo games best.
Those ones are the worst offender of all for not actually being fun to play.
Those ones are super fun. What are you talking about?
I must admit, though, you are very good at those Maximo ones. I don't understand them. They feel so bad to me, like the way they control.
They all feel bad. No, every Ghosts and Goblins feels bad. They all control terribly. It's just that I play them to a point where I'm good at them.
Exactly. And Maximo 2 actually controls pretty well. It's just a weird-ass game in spite of that. But Maximo 1, to me, controls horribly.
It's very janky, it's very stiff, it's very Capcom.
Yeah.
This boss is gonna be a fucking nightmare because I have the fucking holy fire and I have to wait for his eyeball to like crawl into the flames of the earth every time.
Yeah, it's really not doing what it's supposed to do here. Like, the flames are not doing shit. It's fucked up. It goes against the policy.
And I can't even get another weapon because I'm already at the boss.
Think about how many times you would have had to repeat level 1 right now if you were not in practice mode.
None at all.
So
Well,
many times.
that is true. There has to be a chest here somewhere. Oh.
Giving up already.
I didn't want to fight him over there.
No, that's a bad place to fight him, yeah.
Look at that. You can... When he's moving like...
This is really sad because this is actually such an easy boss with any other weapon. Like, he's actually dead easy.
They're all dead easy if you don't
Some of
have
them are
Holy
fucked
Fire.
up.
Holy Fire is good for like the general level, not for bosses.
Yeah, that's very true.
Except in Resurrection, where Holy Fire is actually pretty based.
It's really good in Resurrection, yeah.
All I have to... I can just desperately throw the fire, and that's all I can do.
Anyway, back to my list. For number 8, I would have to say Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries mode. Because that
Mercenaries
is
mode?
awesome. It is so fun. For
I
number
have-
9, I would probably have to say, like, Ghosts and Goblins. And for number 10, I would have to go with Ghouls and
Do you
Ghosts.
see that?
I did not see it. I actually looked away from the screen right at the moment of your victory. So you've been deprived of everything. Oh, did you die after beating him?
I died at the same time.
Pathetic.
Okay. What's your fucking tier list of the Ghosts and Goblins weapons for this game only? There we
I hate
go.
them all.